The fastest way to identify whether someone thinks like a senior manager or an actual executive is to listen to the first question they ask when a problem comes up. Senior managers will ask, how do we fix this? Executives ask, why did this happen and what does this tell us about our system? I was in a meeting once where a major client was threatening to leave. The senior managers immediately started brainstorming solutions, better customer service, pricing adjustments. But the one executive in the room asked something completely different. She said, this is our third client retention issue this quarter. What's the pattern here? And what does it reveal about how we're positioning our value? And that question shifted the entire conversation. Instead of just saving one client, they started examining why they were having retention problems in the first place. Senior managers get paid to solve problems, executives get paid to solve the things that creates problems. So when you immediately jump into solutions, you're thinking like someone who manages symptoms. When you step back and examine patterns, you're thinking like someone who manages systems. And this is why senior managers stay senior managers. They become really good at putting out fires, so the organization keeps them busy putting out fires. And they never get elevated to the level where they could prevent the fires from starting. When you always ask, what's the problem here instead of how do we fix this, you train the people to see you as someone who thinks at the enterprise level. When you ask that pattern question, you're not just solving the immediate problem, you are identifying systematic issues that could impact multiple areas of the business. And that's the kind of thinking that gets you invited into strategic conversations, not because you are good at solving a whole bunch of problems, but because you're good at spotting the patterns that create problems. Next time there is a problem in your area, resist the urge to jump straight to solutions and ask yourself, what's this telling me about our processes, our positioning, or our priorities? Then bring that insight to leadership. That's how you stop sounding like someone who manages operations and start thinking like someone who shapes strategy.